I don't know who's the fastest at these meetings, whether it's the guys on the track or me getting back to the commentary box to get to the start line, because I can hear the bikes revving up. I'm halfway through a conversation or 3/4 of the way through, whatever it is, I'm a sentence short of the end. I had to have this discussion, shut the guy out for the last thing, say my last comment, just to sort of, and get back here. But we've already got 2 bikes out there in turn 1. We had one park up in the turn 4 as well, but one bike went out there, slowed up and run wide at Toyota with a mechanical problem, and another bike's actually been run off the track by them. It was a safe thing what they were doing. They were slowing down safely. The other person went wide, but they have rejoined the race, I think. I'm pretty sure they've rejoined the race. So it was just one of those situations. All safe, all good as gold, but and I wonder who that is out there. They do look like they're wearing a jacket there. Anyway, I would expect Jacob Stroud to be. That was Jacob Stroud that run wide up there. Oh, yeah, it was too. Jacob Stroud had a problem there. So he's back in about 5th to last at the moment out of 19 bikes on the track. So, wow, dramas for young Jacob there. And actually, I'm not even sure whether you can actually hear me out in this track there. I'm just looking at my equipment here, and sometimes it's not even working. I'm not even sure that my bloody machine's working. Is that any better, folks? Oh, looks like the headset's different there. And in fact, yeah, I'm just going to. Sorry, folks. I've been commentating here all day, and people have said they can't hear me. I'm going, well, I can see it on the machine. So it looks like to me the pickup of this second microphone system is completely different, just not efficient enough. So maybe they want to get Manfield to check out whether this is working properly, because it's just yeah, no, there's definitely an electrical fault in it. I don't know. Now you might be able to hear me out in the pits on the second last race of the day. Now I've changed my headset, folks, so sorry about that. But I can't tell necessarily up in the box whether you can hear, but it's just that situation there. Right now we've got the lead 2 bikes up there, Reese Lindsay and Esmond Williams there. Jacob Stroud, he is back in 2, 4, 6 spot there after running off in the first corner. I get the problem, it might have been a bike problem there rather than he made a mistake. Whatever it was, he has rejoined the race and is up into 5th position running round, and that was a 1:34 for Jacob Stroud. So Reese Lindsay had I'm pretty sure he had a race win earlier today. A lot of races gone along so far today, and I'm not too sure who's got the results. We've got a stack of results here, but I'm not going to go through them because generally the junior class out there is such an exciting class to watch. We'll just keep an eye on what's happening on the track. 373 cc's, they call it 390, 370.3.2 cc's single cylinder versus the 4-cylinder 250 bike. And look at them side by side going onto that out of that Toyota corner. The Hondas come through there, and it's Campbell Grayling there in 3rd place. Campbell Grayling had a problem earlier on in the race. One of the races there was parked up down about by the Chris Amon sign, or over on the back straight by the Toyota sign. So he's in 3rd place now. Jacob Stroud's come through, fastest man on the track. Excuse me, a 1:21.2. He's good 3 seconds quicker than anyone else. So nothing like mucking someone up in turn 1 to make them show how quick they are. But here he comes through. He's back into 3rd place. Waves out, I think, waves out to Campbell Grayling there. And he's eyeing up the front 2 guys. And every dog has its day, and these guys, I'm not calling them dogs, but every dog has its day. These guys will both want to see the front of the track. They have seen a bit of it earlier on today, but now Jacob Stroud, after running off in turn 1, is right on the tail of them. We're 2 laps into a 6-lap race. He won't have any trouble getting past these people, but they'll be too wide. They have their own battle going round there. He goes in there right round the outside of both of them. I'm going to go home in a couple of days. I'm going home tonight, but I'm going to go home in a couple of days and have a look at this on the Ctas as well as some of the other footage. It's really good to try and see what you've seen all weekend and see it again. So Ctas, in a couple of days I'll have all the footage up there. Watch for it on Facebook or just log in there. I would expect by Tuesday it will be done. As I say, Grant Collingwood lives in the Waikato, so he's got to get back home and get his own duties done and of course get it uploaded and that, so it does take a little bit of time. But right now Stroud in the front, Esmond Williams in 2nd place, Reese Lindsay 3rd, and Campbell Grayling in 4th spot. James Barnum there with the newcomers jacket on there. a good solid 5th place with Tarbin Walker in behind him. I have no idea Tarbin Walker had a DNF earlier today as well. That battle out the front, Reece Lindsay goes from 4th into 3rd. He's going to go into 2nd, so he must have made a little bit of a mistake somewhere along the line. But look at the way this little wee 390 rockets forward past these other 2 bikes. And he's right on the tail of Jacobs. In fact, Esmond Williams goes up on the inside of Jacob Stroud. So, I don't know. Jacob Stroud's still 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds quicker than anyone else on the track. I reckon he's just playing with these guys. But I'll tell you what, it means a good set of racing. He's now up in between these 2 guys. Remember on the last lap, he just went straight round the outside of both of these. Back into the lead, coming on the front straight. 3 laps down, 4 laps down of 6 coming across the start-finish line, and they're almost side by side there. In fact, what's the split? It's 80 thousandths, 20 thousandths of a second, so 1/100th of a second between 1st to 3rd place. Who said Winter Series racing is boring? Just needs a good kick up there, Jaxie. And Campbell Grayling's in there on the piece as well, and less than 0.7 seconds between those top 4 bikes. Absolutely outstanding racing. Here comes Lindsay trying up on the inside of the bike, number 41, the Mick Ruane sponsored and supplied machine that Jacob Stroud's on. And don't forget an exceptional ride there from Tarbin Walker there, back there in 6th place. In fact, Tarbin, what have we got in lap times? We've got, forget the lead bike there at the moment, or the Jacob Stroud there. Williams and Lindsay, 38 thousandths of a second between the 2 of them, and 5, 6, 8 thousandths of a second between Campbell Grayling and James Barnum. So look at it on the track as they come out of Higgins. I'm having trouble seeing through there with the way the sun's on the windows, but I can see the orange bike of Lindsay going through past Esmond Williams into 2nd place. This is faster than Jacob Stroud, so he's probably going to get past him going in towards the braking. He gets past him a little bit, but Jacob Stroud just that little bit later on the break. And here comes Esmond Williams around the outside, makes the track a little bit longer, but gets the drive onto the front straight. It will be Jacob Stroud across the start-finish stripe, and it's about the same as it was the last lap. 0.05 between 1st and 2nd, 0.02 between 2nd and 3rd. So 700ths of a second between 1st and 3rd. And don't forget Campbell Grayling sitting in there as well. And he's 0.7 a second back, but right on spitting distance of these guys. Here comes Reece Lindsay, round the outside of both those guys, up on the inside in turn 3, and Campbell Grayling's back into the mix. 4 bikes, 5 lengths, bike lengths, separating the 4 bikes out the front. Tarbin Walker there, following in behind James Barnum there as well. He's 0.1 of a second quicker than him going into the hairpin and that, and there's only about 0.3 of a second between those 2 guys. In fact, that's a great race going on there. But out to the lead bikes there. The white flag is out. It is Reece Lindsay's show at the moment. Jacob Stroud takes the longer line round the outside maybe. Tries to get that drive. I don't think it's worked quite right there, and he's not close enough to be in a slipstream. Now remember, Reece Lindsay's bike is marginally quicker. It'll open up down this back straight, and there's a back marker they're going to come across right in this Go Media corner. So just hopefully that back marker, who's wearing an orange vest there, realises where all these people are, just holds his line there, because they go one side or the other. Yeah, he would have absolutely shit his pants. That's all I could say, just filled them full of mud with those bikes going each side of them. Good, they held their line there, and there it is, a checkered flag for Jacob Stroud. Who's that person there? Number 77, JB Sabret's here. Good on you, man. Give that man a beer. That would have been quite entertaining. Even though they're slow bikes, well, not the quickest bikes, I should say, the way that he held his line there and had 3 go, I think, on the inside.